can see Peter Rabbit.
We are, can't we? We can. And did you say we can see the fox?
Yeah.
Shoelace is undone, isn't it? Need to do that up. Can you spot 10 differences in Mrs. Tiggy Winkle's kitchen? Just sit in your pram and I'll do your shoe up. And the fox. Yeah, we can do. Beatrix Potter attraction. This is in Windermere. Oh gosh, that must be a really old one. Look at it, it's beautiful, isn't it? And then you've got the mice. I don't know what they're called, so I'm a bit thick. Sorry. Look how great they look. And you've also got that up there, the clock, which is magnificent. Wow. And then there's Beatrix Potter up here, sat on there. Ginger and pickles. There's a little shop you can go into as well that's got all the rabbits.
Is it actually as well?
It is a garden as well. You'll see, when you walk through, you'll see now there's pigs and dog gardens and that.
Big body.
Yeah. Throw them at you, there you go. Okay.
I love all the attention to detail. It's incredible, isn't it? Beautiful. Oh, we got a gold medal. The Royal Horticultural Society gold medal, the RHS Chelsea Flower. I know it's not, you've just got tickets, haven't you? And we're going in now. Look at these! Little pencils with You've got Peter Rabbit, haven't you? And he goes peekaboo, peekaboo,
Where?
doesn't he? On your bed. On your bed you've got Peter Rabbit.
Come on, let's
You've got one of those. Should have brought him with us, shouldn't we? There they are. One's a dear friend, colleague and co-designer of the world of Beatrix Potter, Elaine Garrard. And that must be some of the stuff that you can purchase as well. Oh, it's going to open in a minute, so you go through this green door. No, don't press. Do you want to take your coat off? In we go. Gosh, it's a little theatre, isn't it? Hey? You just got to wait for everybody. You've got to be patient, Frankie Jack.
Once upon a time, there were 4 little rabbits, and their names were Flopsy, Mopsy, Cottontail, and Peter. So begins what is perhaps the best loved of all children's stories, the tale of naughty Peter Rabbit and his adventures in Mr. McGregor's garden. It is hard to believe that this story first appeared in a letter written to a little boy 100 years ago. How have Peter Rabbit and his friends continued to delight generations of children all over the world? The answer to that question must lie with Beatrix Potter, their creator. Beatrix Potter loved animals, and she loved telling children stories about them. One day, she made up a story about her pet rabbit Peter and sent it in a letter to amuse Noel Moore, the son of her former governess. Later to become The Tale of Peter Rabbit, this story proved an instant success and was the first of 23 animal tales. The Tale of Squirrel Nutkin also appeared in a picture letter, this time to Noel's sister, Nora. Beatrix had heard an American legend about squirrels sailing over the water on rafts, using their tails as sails, and turned this idea into a delightful story about squirrels searching for nuts on a wooded island, home of fierce old Brown the owl. Like Peter Rabbit, Benjamin Bunny was another of Beatrix's pets, whom she would take for walks on a leather lead. He appears as Peter's cousin in The Tale of Benjamin Bunny, and stages a second daring raid on Mr. McGregor's garden to rescue Peter's jacket and shoes. The Tale of the Flopsy Bunnies, dedicated to all little friends of Mr. McGregor and Peter and Benjamin, features the next generation of rabbits, Benjamin's children, tempted by Mr. McGregor's garden yet again. The Flopsy Bunnies face danger once more in the last of the rabbit stories, The Tale of Mr. Todd. Beatrix kept many other animals besides rabbits, and was particularly fond of 2 mice, which she rescued from a cage trap, named Tom Thumb and Hunca Munca. This naughty pair appear in The Tale of 2 Bad Mice, smashing the doll's food out of spite, and stealing furniture from their house. Mrs. Tiggywinkle was another much-loved pet, whom Beatrix portrayed as a snuffly washerwoman, laundering other animals' clothes in a nice clean kitchen with a flagged floor and wooden beams, just like any other farm kitchen. Here is another clue to Beatrix Potter's character. She loved the countryside and all the country ways. With money from sales of her early books, she bought a small farm called Hilltop in the Lake District village of Sawley. Many of her later stories were inspired by the world around her there. The Tale of the Pie and the Patty Pan, for example, shows the village's lanes, cottages and gardens, with even a distant view of Hilltop in the frontispiece picture. The shop in The Tale of Ginger and Pickles was the Sawley village shop in Smithy Lane, close to Hilltop. The Tale of Mr. Jeremy Fisher first appeared in a picture letter written from Scotland to Noel Moore's brother, Eric. By the time Beatrix came to turn the letter into a story, she had fallen in love with the Lake District, and Mr. Jeremy Fisher sails his lily-leaf boat on Esthwaite water. Jemima Puddleduck tries to hide her eggs in the yard at Hilltop and searches for a secret nesting place in the surrounding fields, while the tale of Samuel Whiskers and the tale of Tom Kitten take us right inside Hilltop Farmhouse itself. Beatrix Potter did not confine herself to the Lake District for inspiration. The Tailor of Gloucester, her own favourite tale, was based on a story she heard while visiting the district. Little Pig Robinson was inspired by scenes sketched on a family holiday in Devon when she was 17. Beatrix Potter also produced stories and rhymes for very young children. The Story of Miss Moppet and The Story of the Fierce Bad Rabbit, and 2 collections of nursery rhymes, Cecily Parsley and Appily Dappily. Each of Beatrix Potter's stories conjures up a new world for us, seen from an animal's viewpoint. Pigling Bland, lost in the forest. Poor Mrs. Tittlemouse, invaded in her sandy burrow by huge ladybirds, spiders, butterflies and bees. Timmy Willie, the little field mouse in The Tale of Johnny Town Mouse. How miserable he is when taken to town by mistake in a hamper of vegetables. The end of this story reveals where Beatrix Potter's own sympathies lie. One place suits one person, another place suits another person. For my part, I prefer to live in the country like Timmy Willie.
That's Jemima Puddle Duck.
Well, you don't need to be in the car. Just look nice about it.
That's Jemima Puddle Duck. This does. You can have some pictures taken for your scrapbook for school. And that's Jemima Puddle Duck. This looks like Grandpa's garden.
Who's Grandpa?
Grandpa! What do you mean who's Grandpa? Look, Peter Rabbit. And a robin. He is a big robin. He's a big rabbit. You wouldn't want that, you wouldn't want that bouncing through your back garden, would you? Oh, that looks like that log I've just got.
It's really old.
Yeah, it's fabulous, the log I've
Peter Rabbit.
Where's the real Peter Rabbit? This is Peter Rabbit here. Oh, look, Jemima Puddle Duck's moving. She's moving. You see her? Come round here. She's moving. You see her moving ahead?
Yeah.
Look at her moving ahead. Oh, look, the fox. What's the fox called? Oh, I forget the names. I'm useless. Look at Mr. Fox. Mr. Fox. Right, go on through. Oh, look at Badger. Look at the Badger. Oh, look at the... I bet the two... Go and peek round. See if the two rabbits are peeking at you. Are they peeking at you? That's Peter Rabbit. It's Peter Rabbit. Oh, you have to touch, Frankie Jack. You have to touch. Oh, what's wrong with the badger? He's in bed. What's the fox doing? He's being naughty, I think.
What for?
Yeah, because he's naughty as Mr. Fox. He's naughty. He's naughty as Mr. Fox. He's being naughty, isn't he, Frankie Jack? Look, he's being naughty. He's going to pour that water over Mr. Badger. Oh, he's naughty. You're naughty, Mr. Fox. You're naughty. Yeah, they're play fighting there, aren't they?
Look at.
Mr. Fox, oh, he's going for a walk. He's going for a walk, isn't he? He's got his stick. He's going for a walk. Do we go through here, or do we? Don't miss the Peter Rabbit garden. Through the doors on the left. This is the basis for our gold medal Chelsea garden at the Hankyu Store Garden in Japan, and the Hankyu Store Garden in Japan. It is a small but perfectly formed with lots of ideas for even the smallest spaces of your home. Oh, look! Where's Daddy gone? Is he taking some pictures of you for your scrapbook? Have you taken pictures for the scrapbook, Daddy?
I'm doing his thing,
Oh, look, he's getting mad because he's doing his trail because he wants him to have a sticker.
He's peeping through the window on the right.
That's Peter Rabbit's brother, but I don't know what he's called. Is it Flopsy?
He just says he's taking pictures here.
I think it's Flopsy.
Tell Mr. Todd who's this.
Mr. Todd's the, I think it's the...
Is that the badger? So he's peeping through the window on the right. Who's that?
I think that's Flopsy. I'm not so sure. I'm a bit useless.
Come on.
Come on, Daddy, let's go and have a look at the little garden. Harry Potter wand.
What's this?
I don't know.
Animal.
Upturned terracotta pots are a good place for moths to spend the winter. Didn't know that. Just a word of caution, please do not touch the plants. Most are delicate and some may be hazardous. Yeah, if I follow him down, because my bag's there, You can come down in a minute. Damp places behind slates or stone. And stones are great for frogs. Benjamin Bunny. Oh, it might be Benjamin. Might be Benjamin. Holes in air bricks are great places for bumblebees to spend the winter. It might be Benjamin, his brother. Go and tell Daddy it might be Benjamin. Oh, Frankie Jack, look. Round here, look. Look. That's where Mr. Gregor put his jacket, isn't it? Look. That's Peter Rabbit's jacket. Do you remember, Mr. Gregor? Hedgehogs can hibernate in parks or places which are sheltered.
Mr. Gregor.
Mr. Gregor, ooh, I don't know whether he's in or not. But look, look, he's pinched Beatrix. He's pinched Peter Rabbit's coat. Oh yeah, there's a flag. There's a flag, isn't there? No, don't get in, sweetheart. You haven't to get in. Because you haven't to go in. Yeah, that's Mr. Gregor's garden. You know where he grows all these vegetables? In the film, we'll have to.
I can see his house.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Where? Oh yeah, yeah.
Where's his house?
Gary. Oh, beautiful. It's like an old country garden. I'm going to have to show you round Gary's dad's garden. It is unreal. It is just beautiful. I think he should. Well, let's get in. Let's get in and let's have a look at the. Ouch! Let's have a look at the questions. Well, let's just go around there and let's try and have a look at some of the questions now. Beatrix Potter, but look at him, he's struggling to see. What are the... Oh, look at that Frankie Jack. Have you seen this? Look at that. Have you? All up there, all up that hill. All up the hill, all the piggies. Lovely, aren't they? Aren't they fabulous? Lovely. Oh, look. Here, so how many squirrels are on the raft? You need to go and count the squirrels over there with Daddy. You need to go and count it over there. I'll take that up with you and pop that, please. Thank you.
The raft, see you? And the squirrels are on there.
Oh, I tell you what we didn't get. We didn't get. Right, come on, Frankie Jack, don't sit on there. You shouldn't sit on there.
That's a nice little place for it. That was picture check.
Oh, yeah, it is, yeah. Thank you. Look at that one that's flying. There's one that's flying in the air. Hang on, Scott. Oh, that's a lovely picture, Gary. Stand at the door. Stand at the door for Daddy. Oh, sorry. There's all little rabbits here as well, isn't there? There's a coat from Mr. Gregor's garden. Trying to be caught. Sleeping with the carrots. 3 on the lily pad. No, don't lean over. There's 3 on the lily pad. There's 1 in the air. So what's 3 and what's 3 add 1? No, 3. Frankie Jack, what's 3 add 1? Sorry? There isn't anything. Oh, I thought. 3, 4, 5. There's 5 frogs. There's 5 frogs to put in the note.
5?
Yeah. No, there's 3 there. There's 1 there, and then there's 1 in the air.
Is that the door?
No, that's a frog. I think the other one's a toad or something or other. Bear with me, Frankie Jack. Sorry.
I don't want to get in your...
No.
Get in your way.
It's alright, no problem. Thank you very much. This is all about her and where she lived. Nursery rhymes that were published. She died in 1943. That's where she lived. Gosh, it's identical to the picture, isn't it? Identical to the she lived where she wrote the book. Does that make sense? Or she wrote the book on where she lived. The Taylor's shop in Westgate. Globe light.
Come on.
Give me the for the little pumpkin. Oh, there's the farm. The Beatrix Potter World stories.
Don't bang on glass, Frankie Jack. You don't want to break it. Look at all those cups and sauces, Frankie Jack. Cups and sauces on that. These are the naughty mice. They were naughty with these mice.
Who was?
These mice.
Were these naughty?
Honka Ponka and who?
You needed the same height as that.
Frankie Jack, don't tap on the glass. I suppose they've got to make it all kid-proof, aren't they? Frankie Jack, there's little mice in here. There's little mice, look, can you see? I'm going to pick you up. Can you see the little mouse? Oh, there's a little piggy here. Little piggy here. Can you see him?
Dad, bye.
Shoes is she wearing?
Oh, what shoes is she wearing? Oh, they've pinched somebody's shoes here. Vlogs.
Vlog.
Look at that. Careful, Frankie Jack, don't climb on that, thank you. I thought it was somebody like stood there, you know, like watching.
She's tall as you.
Why does it say how tall is she? She's what? They freak me, these kind of things. They really, here, Gary. I've got a thing about, I've always had a thing about mannequins that freak me. Looks like a real woman, doesn't it? Berry. Sorry? Who is? A Tammy Shanta? I'd say that was a berry. Berry. Oh, there we go. Gary knows a bit more about fashion than me. God, I love all this. Look, he's caught in the... Take it in, Caitlin. Stop pushing.
Who's hiding? Which animals are hiding from Mr. McGregor and his vegetable?
That's Mr. McGregor, Frankie Jack. Rabbits.
How can he fall like that?
That's Mr. McGregor. No, Frankie Jack, don't climb on there. You don't do things like that. Frankie Jack, no. You don't do things like that. Are you having a picture next to Mr. McGregor? Oh look, Mr. McGregor's flying high, look, chasing Peter Rabbit.
Alex, just be careful behind you. Sit down, Ben. Sit down quick, face the camera.
Yeah. Peter said, little Benjamin in a whisper, who has got your clothes? Let's have a look. Oh, Frankie Jack, have you seen these? These are cute. I love these. I used to absolutely adore these when I was a kid.
No, you push the bottom up.
Look.
Push the bottom up.
That's cool, that, isn't it? Yeah, you did used to have one of those when you were a baby. You did.
Picture, see?
How cute is that? On a thimble. What are we looking at? $14.95. Wow. This is what you've got, Frankie Jack. You've got all these, haven't you, in a book? Oh, look. Mr. McGregor. Oops. It's not a big soft toy fan. You know the one that we bought the other week at Harry Potter, which was Dobby? That's the only one he seems to have ever played with in his life. Oops and sauces. You've got all this, Frankie Jack, haven't you? Very much for babies, isn't it? Babies. Oh look, Mother and Peter Rabbit.
Oh, feel.
So this is for the elder, when you're older. Oh, fat quarter pack.
You have spoiled it, Kaden. Again. Mummy was looking at aprons. You could do with one when you're cooking.
Okay.
What a colouring look.
Look, look! There we go. Yum, yum. You also get to colour in ears, and he gets to pick 3 items from over there, over in the baskets. This is the tea shop.